All right, we are live and we're back to the pond. My homeboy Vince is here, and check this out. We're back in the woodlands at this big, massive lake type of pond type of area right here. And we are getting ready to get everything set up and get started. All right. I'm going to try some stinky catfish bait first because we think that the catfish are going to be in here. I was here thinking about, using a bass lure, but we're going to test it out first and see what we've got. We'll take a look at it. Vince, you're trying some catfish real quick?
Yeah.
All right. Let me point the camera, go. All right, so this is what I'm using right here, guys. Good old stinky catfish bait. This is the time of day when the catfish start to bite, so let's find out if we're going to have any luck. Move the camera over here. All right, let's try it out. Let me put the camera right here so we can see what's going on. Get a good angle right here. All right, here it goes. All right, let's test it out and see what we got. We're trying it out right now. Boom! Yeah, there's a lot of fish running around out here, so we're going to figure out pretty fast what's going on. How deep do you think this pond is right here, Vince? By about 4 feet? 3 feet, 4 feet?
Maybe like 4 feet in the middle.
Yeah. Not something you want to put your bass boat in. Let's see what we're going to catch out here today. It's going to take a little while to get the smell out there to kind of bathe up the area a little bit. Cool thing about these ponds right here, a lot of these small ponds, and people don't realize how much fish you can catch out of these ponds. You go to a big massive lake, a lot of people hang out lake, you go in there, you don't even catch shit. You come out here to a pond like this and you end up catching a lot of stuff. We'll see what Vince is doing real quick. Right, Vince is right there testing it out. Yeah, Vince is using a floater. When I keep fish for catfish, I like using bottom sinkers. He's using a floater. We'll test our luck and try our luck right here and see what we got going on. Temperature is really hot. We had to walk literally over a mile because the hot weather came back, so we kind of acclimated to the cold weather, so we're getting a real shock right now because it is really hot and humid right now. Well, this is actually cool weather, but when you're not used to the heat, even though you're working out in shape, it kind of shocks the body a little bit when you're carrying all that weight with you. So far, I'm going to bring it in, bring it back in. All right, nothing's taken my bait so far. let me go back out here now. While Vince is over here, I'm going to go out here on this spot right here.
Duck's out there.
Yeah.
Is that a duck or a rabbit? What is that white thing out there?
I'd say some type of duck or something.
Looks like a fucking four-legged creature of some kind.
You mean that white thing out there?
Yeah.
On the water?
Yeah, it might be a duck.
It's a duck. Vince, there's something really big right over there. Look at that. Man, I need to find out what that is over there. There's something big splashing way over there. Really huge, bro. Way over there. Look where I'm pointing out. Way over there.
Yeah, I see it.
I got it. Jesus Christ. Look at that shit. I gotta get this. I may have to go use a fucking bass sword. Let me see if I can get this fucker out there, man.
Something just jumped right there next to my bobber.
Alright, that's pretty close. He's gonna see the splash. That's pretty close. He's gonna see that splash right there. That's a big catfish. I'm gonna hook his ass right now. It looks like it's coming toward where I just dropped it, man.
Look at this. See this?
What the heck is that? Is that minnow? That's got me. Hey, catfish come up on top to get what the heck? Look at that. Man, we got something in the water going on. Check that out.
Crappie, I think. We need to try to catch some of those minnows.
You think it might be crappie? We got crappie lures with us. Hey, maybe we didn't rig up a crappie thing, man.
Maybe we can bring the other pole up, maybe.
Huh?
Yeah, maybe we can bring the other pole up. Got some lures in there.
Yeah, I got some crappie rigs right now set up right now. I got crappie rigs right now. I got some crappie rigs. So we think there's crappie in here jumping around right here, guys. And the water is murky, man. Look at that. Murky. Look how murky this thing is. It almost looks like oil in the fucking water. At least we know that's not what these are. These are local ponds here. They make sure they keep these local ponds pretty clean out here.
Well, this isn't really a pond. It's the creek feeds into it.
Well, it's actually a massive creek is really what it is. Yeah, look at that. See it splashing over there. Man, I'm going to cast. Look at this. Something just went after my. Look at this.
Yeah, those are crappie. We gotta fucking...
Okay, all right. Hey guys, we're gonna rig up some crappie stuff. Okay, we got crappies out here. We're gonna have to rig up crappies. Okay, all right.
See,
I saw
those little minnows.
Yeah, I saw the fish. Yeah. All right. Vince,
Yeah.
I got my crappie stuff right here, bro. Here.
Yeah, I want to try to catch some of these little minnows right here and bring one of these. See if I can get.
Vince thinks he needs to catch some of these minnows right here, but check this out right here. This is my bait box right here. I got this rigged up. I'm gonna have to switch to a new video because these videos only last 15 minutes. Check this out right here. Look at that.
Yep.
All right, so this is we got. I'm gonna rig one up right now. All right, we're trying to get the minnows. Okay, all right. Vince, so they're going for minnows. I'm gonna rig up one of these right here for certain.